This is my first speech and my first crowd that I'm speaking to since I've officially become the Democratic nominee for the seat. It's an honor that this is where it is. Thank you to Ezra and his lovely wife for hosting this great event. And David said some really nice things, and and I appreciate that. But what makes government and what makes elected officials, gives them the ability to get things done, is their partners. You can't do anything alone. And anybody who's worked in this community, and everybody sitting in this room knows that you go from office to office, you find as many relationships as you possibly can, and the goal is to build relationships and really get a good voice going on any issue. And having local elected officials like Councilman Greenfield and like Dov Heiken and God willing, these are partners of mine that won't be partners for a few weeks on just a few issues, but God willing, partners forever on any issue that affects the broader community. I'm very excited to be running for office. It's as someone who has been in government and public service for almost 10 years now, working in the city council and then for Mike Bloomberg and most recently for Senator Schumer, you get to see a different perspective in every step that you take. And in the city council, you get a good sense of how the city works and how you interact with various members and so on and so forth. And working for the mayor, it's from within the administration. Again, it's a very different view of government and public service. And I don't have to tell you, working for a man like Chuck Schumer, and people always ask, well, what have you gotten, what have you learned from Chuck Schumer? And I couldn't possibly fit that into a five-minute speech. But the one thing I admire most about the senator and about David and about a lot of elected officials is the ethic, is the work ethic, is their ability to not be afraid to fight, to scream, to shout, to build coalitions, and to do what is not always the easiest thing to do. To keep pushing, to keep working, and to keep fighting to make sure that their constituents and their broader interests are represented. And I am humbled by the support, and I appreciate the support, and God willing, look to the partners that I will make in the campaign, and to do great things, and make you proud. The communities in which I'm running in is Far Rockaway and Bayswater, but Bell Harbor, Howard Beach, Ozone Park, Broad Channel, and it's a diverse district, diverse needs, and I need partners all over the city to really make it work. And to be successful, you need to find not just local people in the communities, not just people from throughout the district, but across the city. I own a home and I pay a mortgage. I send my kids to school and I have to pay tuition, and I have the bills just like everybody else. But I think that too often we split ourselves up by geographics, by demographics. This is how we fit. I think a lot of people throughout the city, from Queens and all the way tonight to in Brooklyn, we face a lot of the same problems, and we have a lot of the same needs, and we face, we deal with the same issues, and it's so important that we each spend time and take the time to work with and find those partners, and find out what our common goals are, and our common interests are, and really, do the best we can to make this city, this state, and this country a better place. So thank you everybody for coming. I can't thank you enough for the support, and to Ezra, who has been a friend of mine, and somebody who I have trusted as, for guidance and advice. And I can tell you, look, Ezra's someone who works hard on behalf of the people he represents. Essentially, I'm looking to represent people, and I'm looking to work equally as hard on behalf of my constituents as Ezra does on behalf of his clients. And God willing, like I said, we're going to build real relationships and real partnerships to make great things happen. Thank you. Thank you.